Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on November 14th or 15th, 2025. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm only giving you the date. That way you know I don't repost. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day, at least 2. And they're at 6 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. Okay, Eastern Standard Time, Florida time in the US. And if you like to chat and hang out with other people, I'd love to see you at my 10:30 p.m. video. Hang out, talk, whatever with us. Okay, love to have you in there. So I did channel a song, but before I get into all that, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you guys for being here. You know, when I first channeled the song, I started hearing "Who Made You? Who made who? Who made you?" It's a song by AC/DC. I channel a lot of music that I don't listen to, but I've heard, and I started listening to it because I thought it was like, you know, I thought like the divine's trying to come through and tell you to remember, you know, who made you. And maybe there is some of that, because I was like, you know, I was looking for all of my sort of my divine cards or angelic cards or whatever, but I do actually have half of my tarot in storage. What you see here is basically what I have, but everything you don't see used to be full of tarot, and I'm, you know, got that stuff in storage. So I started listening to the song, I started reading the lyrics, and I actually, you know, I would put that in the description box. It kind of sounded like an argument, like, you know, who made who. So maybe maybe you're going to be pulling away from somebody, an employer, a friend, a parent, a spouse, a lover, I don't know. We'll see what ones that come out, but it's like it might be an argument over who made who, but there could be some divine energy coming through, because it's like, remember who turned the screw, which means, you know, who got the ball rolling. Okay, is it a person? Is it the talent that gets the ball rolling, or is it a person that helps that talent out? So I almost feel like somebody's going to want to claim to your fame or a part of something that you've created and say that they were a part of it, when, you know, you're the one, you're the talent, you're the reason it's here. You know, you are the reason. But if you pull away from someone, they might want to, I don't know. I heard cash in. I'm sorry. I heard cash in. But then, if somebody is trying to claim your fame, if somebody's trying to take your money, if somebody's trying to do something because maybe their butt hurt, you're pulling away from them or whatever, I feel like it's going to really come down to, then the divine is going to get involved here. For real. Anyway, I feel very passionate about this, because I think we've all had an ex that's wanted to take us to the cleaners. And I think we've all had a boss that has not paid us correctly or doesn't try to give you your last paycheck. And if you haven't, you're freaking lucky. Yeah. But let's see what wants to come out. So I do have some angelic cards here. And I have 3 angel decks, and I have Wisdom of the Oracle. I have 4 angel decks, as these 2 are combined. This is an angel deck. I have the numbers. Angel numbers we'll close out with. You wanted to Goddess. All right. That's an Empress Energy. So I know you're yeah. Somebody wants to tag in on your creation here. Something you've created or are creating or will create. Keep that in mind. Timelines, all right, are fluid. Empress, express your divine feminine energy, but it says, I know that's Empress Energy. Goddess is Empress Energy. So express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Pay attention to your ideals. Yeah, somebody's going to try to take claim on your idea. Somebody is going to try to take claim on something you build, you create. It's your creation. Like I said, it could be anybody, because you know what? When it comes to money, there's a lot of little greedy people out there, and sometimes you're related to them, sometimes you're married to them, sometimes you're sleeping with them, and sometimes they're your friends, and sometimes you know who your enemies are. But this is somebody who you probably don't think is an enemy, because it becomes an argument. This goddess energy is Empress energy, and it doesn't matter. It's not a gender card. It's a card of bringing it in, okay? The goddess, the Empress, brings it in. Everybody loves the Empress. Everybody wants to be near the Empress. Everybody wants to be the Empress. And when the Empress turns their back, guess what? They want to cash in. They want to claim. They want to pull. You know what? And I feel like it's the same succubus energy that has already been trying to do it. But I feel the divine is going to handle your business. If anybody is trying to take something that is your divine purpose, that was your divine creation, your divine idea, screw them. I just heard sacral chakra. Yeah, feminine. You're coming in with this very strong energy of bringing it in. You really are. You're highly sensitive to things, okay? Your environment, energies right now. Respect your sensitivities. Avoid harsh items, situations, and relationships. This is a relationship reading. I don't care if it's work, a lover, a marriage. It's a relationship reading. Somebody's going to try to claim stakes on something, or claim they were supportive, and I feel like for some people it's a spouse, because right before I started your reading, even though I had channeled that song, right before I started your reading, I got a notification. I looked up the notification, and it was a friend. And this friend, the female Empress energy, she happens to be a female, but Empress energy doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in a female body. But she is the breadwinner, and her partner, her spouse, sort of just enjoys that life that comes with it. And I was looking at that picture, and I'm saying, you know, buddy, what would you do if you got left behind? I had already channeled the song, so I'm not channeling her. I saw her post because this song. So I really feel like somebody is going to try to claim they're behind your whatever. Clearly not. It's you being in your divine purpose. You being in your divine purpose. Somebody's going to want to cash in on it. We're going to see what's going to happen here, though. I'm already angry, so I feel like it's going to, if this is you, remember, if this is a general Aquarius reading. I can't even talk, but it's a general Aquarius reading. And you got a sneaky, slithery, slimy, succubus energy that wants to attach. Or stay attached, because it could be that way as well. Not going to happen. Yeah, leg up right here. Somebody expects you to carry them. Okay? Somebody expects you to carry them. And it might not be happening right now. It could be happening soon, because we have number 3 and 4. 3 is creativity. So, very creative right here. 4 is stability. So there is something that your creativity could be bringing you stability. And if not now, it could be in the future, because 3 and 4 is 7, and that is the future, and it's fast. It's the near future. If it's Chariot, it's very soon. So I feel like somebody is going to, want your support. Okay? Yeah. Because, see, this is where you're at. You're between now and something very beautiful. You see that clear water, those clear beaches, that beautiful sky, and you see what you're leaving behind. You've already got your new foot. You already got one foot and almost your other foot into the new world, into the new whatever is you. You're almost there, and somebody is not going to want to let go. And it's going to be somebody who wants to live off you. You know, they do. They're making money off of you, or they're making a way of living, or they're getting some sort of comfort from you. Could be a boss. I feel strongly it's a family member, even. It could even be a family member. Sometimes, you know, you gotta tell the family members, hey, enough's enough. You know, enough's enough. My bank account can only spread so thin. But I really feel like it's more along the lines of contracts, partnerships. That's what I feel, contractual partnerships. Because if there was no contract involved, how could anybody say you owe them something? I mean, legally anyways. But this does say protect your idea. Protect all of your ideas. So definitely that. Don't leave your work unopened. I just saw a laptop. Writers. Okay, I'm seeing writers. I'm seeing a few things. Okay, I'm seeing writers. I'm seeing people, managers at work who have ideals for the job, who have ideals for the company to expand. And I see somebody writing these things down that would make the workplace better. Make sure nobody sees that, because what could happen is, you know, your higher up is going to take credit. Like I said, authors or people writing books or anything, your creativity, watermark, trademark your stuff. We already know people are stealing videos off YouTube, and it's ridiculous. And a lot of it is an AI generated business, and AI just goes out and hunts down the videos, but somebody owns that AI channel. Protect your stuff the best that you can, but literally somebody is already, I feel like, supported by you in some way, and they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it, especially when you step into this new whatever it is, new world, new atmosphere, new way of living, new way of being. They're going to feel like a part of it should be for them. We have Bethany here that says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Okay, this is the thing. At least one person, maybe several, are benefiting from you. Something you're currently doing, will be doing, already are doing. Major benefit somebody's getting. On the bottom of this is an Archangel Michael. And it talks about courage to make the changes on your life purpose. So I really feel like that's what I'm saying. And this is where I believe the divine's going to get involved. Because if somebody's trying to claim your fortune, claim your idea, whatever it is, this is where the angel is going to get involved. This is where the divine is going to get involved, because no, you are in your divine purpose when you're doing this. Conditions aren't favorable. Yeah, conditions aren't favorable for whoever's going to try and take your idea, or take your money, or take your whatever. Conditions are not favorable for whoever that is. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to mess with the divine, the universe. I don't want that to come back on me. I don't want to take anything that belongs to anybody else. Everybody has the power to create the life they want, even if they don't believe it or know it. Yeah, somebody's going to be crying when your resources are gone, when your ideas are gone, when your money is gone. Someone's going to be crying. They're not going to get your help anymore. Not going to get your help. And you see how this person's crying over the person who's gone. But the one who's leaving is the Empress. Let's not get it twisted. The one who's leaving is an Empress. And in this picture, it's a actual male who left. So for some, it doesn't matter. Don't even worry about it. It's not about that. It's going to be at a time when everybody starts wanting to be around you and everybody's liking your ideals and they're like, hey, I want to talk to you more about that. Hey. No. Block. Yeah, see, this is what it is. For those of you who want new love or a new person, right here. When you start dating somebody or you start whatever, that's when somebody's going to act up. Act up. Yeah, because you're going to be, number one, you're going to be happy. Whatever you're about to do, okay, or whatever you are doing, it's going to bother some people because you're going to be living your life, okay? You're going to be living your dream life. And it's going to really disturb somebody who cannot keep their claws in you, can't keep tabs on you, can't have access to you, can't use your resources. It's going to really bother somebody. Or multiples, but at least one. It's one person crying here. Yeah. 3 of Cups. It's a way better life, whatever's coming here. You see, this is exactly like this is frozen solid, okay? There's a situation that is just drying up, okay? The resources or somebody just needs to get off of the teat. They do. And when that happens, and you start vibing with some new people here, you start making some money here, and here's that spouse. But wait! I told them what they know. I gave them the opportunity. It's because of me. Bull hockey. Nope. It's not. It looks like you're going to start something from scratch. You know, whoever this is, they're just really low. They're really low and they're making me, triggering me because I've dealt with energy like this. It's really low energy. It's the energy of they just want money. And if they got to use the kids to get money, they'll use the kids. If they got to use the pets, they'll use the pets. They're going to, whatever they got to do to get your money, get your ideal, or to just stay sunken into you. You know, this is a person that you did love at one time and showing up somebody. It's really just showing up more than a boss. It really ain't showing up a boss. It's showing up that somebody you love. For somebody, maybe it's even, a kid, who's grown up and it's time for them to, But I really feel it's not that. I really feel like it's a relationship. And I feel like somebody's going to try to cling on any way they can. Like I said, the animals, if there's children, because I'm seeing animals and kids, and that's how the person's going to try to hold on. Because you're more than halfway into this this new reality. Congratulations. Somebody could have cancer. Somebody could have there's air energy, there's water energy, and there's earth energy here. I'm getting a headache. I feel like whoever this person is, they give you a headache. 9 of Coins reverse. Yeah, this is the thing. Somebody's going to want to claim your money. Somebody's going to want to be like they supported you, and you are the way you are. You became who you became because of them. I don't know what kind of person this is. I really don't feel it's a kid. I just feel like it's a ex relationship. Some of you, it's timelines. Maybe it's soon to be ex relationship because we got past, present, future here. Yep, and it's showing up marriage, and it's showing up like you're leaving somebody. And you're going, look, you're gonna be rich if you do. Don't worry about it. Let them cry. Let them cry. You're gonna be rich if you do. Don't worry. Let them say what they want to say. The money tree is coming for you, not for them. I feel bad for the ones who are going to try, especially this one. Knight of Blades in the near future. That's a cold, hard cutoff. Especially if this person takes you to court. I mean, I can't give legal advice. I can't give medical advice, but I'm just saying cold, hard cutoff. I don't care. Because if you're in your divine purpose, it's not going to matter, because how can anyone take your divine purpose, right? Would you agree? How can somebody take claims for your divine purpose? It's your path. It's all come down to money at the end of the day. All this person wants from you is money. And it's looking like somebody you could share kids with, live with, did live with, divorced, or didn't get divorced yet, but you broke up, whatever. It's like the moment you make that other step into the new future, the new you, that, you know, because you're more than halfway there. That's when this person's got a problem. And they really got a problem with your new friends. But these friends aren't succubuses. These friends aren't your friends to get what they can get out of you. Not these friends. The hope and fear position is a Hierophant, which is literal card for Taurus, but it's a card of commitment. Okay, it's in this reading, I'm pretty sure it's a spouse card. All right, because who made you? Yeah, there's the shitstorm right here. Someone will try to keep you stuck. This is not going to be everyone's reading. This is going to be when you are going, I heard divine glow up, okay? When you are improving your life, and that could be health or whatever, but it really seems like it's coming down to money. And it really seems like it's when you finally get that last foot into the new you, into the new life that you want for yourself. That's when the problem happens, because right now it's not a problem. Okay, it's the problem is when you fully step into your new destiny here, because somebody wants to keep you stuck in the old paradigm. But you know, the divine don't want to keep you stuck. So like I said, don't worry about this person, because the divine will handle them. Ace of Blades reverse, Nine of Wands reverse, Page of Blades. If you do share children, they're going to try to turn them against you also. I'm sorry. This is a low life person. They're in a very low level consciousness. Probably why you decided to move away from them. You probably know exactly who I'm talking about. They're going to tell lies. They're going to say, you cheated on them. You stole from them. You blah, 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 blah from them. There could be a water, earth, or air child involved, but it's somebody is really going to go out of their way to try to ruin your apple cart, and it's only because you're having a glow up. Again, this, no matter what, you know what I mean? This person is in a very low conscious. At this time, in this reading, they're in a very low consciousness, okay? They're low vibing. They haven't seen that they can do whatever it is you're doing. They haven't seen it, so they just want to live off of it or just hold you back. Tell me about the Three of Blades. They're going to be crying anyway. They're also going to get bad news anyway. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Tell me about that Three of Blades. You're still moving on. You're still moving on. You're still moving forward no matter what. No matter what, you are moving forward because you realize you have to move on from whatever this is. I feel you already know who I'm talking about because you already know. You're looking at it as, yeah, I know who I'm moving on from. I know. And you're moving on at a time when you're a Queen of Pentacles, when you're able to take care of yourself. And they want a little piece. Or a big piece. They want a piece. They want a piece of your pie. Yeah, somebody's going to be stuck crying. And then when they realize who you're hanging out with, that's this Knight of Swords. That's when the problem is. So it's almost like there's not a problem until you fully go to completely finalize. Get a divorce. Put in your 2 weeks notice. But it's really strongly about relationships. Whatever it is, it's not a problem. Until you go to do that, then they're really going to try to just mess things up for you. But you got a beautiful relationship. If this is your reading, there's a beautiful relationship, okay? But again, somebody's going to try to defame your character. Somebody's going to try to make you look emotionally unstable, but meanwhile, they're the one who is emotionally unstable. They're really going to paint a bad picture of you. So I do suggest, if you are going to leave somebody, you know what to do, Aquarius. You know how we do it. You know what to do. I'm not even going to give your enemies satisfaction in knowing. Aquarius, you know how we are. Be that King and Queen of Swords. You know what to do, Aquarius, and you know how to do it. Because this person played you, and they're going to try to play you like a fiddle, I heard. They're really going to make you look like you're moving on because you've cheated or you've cheated on them. And the truth of the matter is they want your money. The truth of the matter is they want your stability. The truth of the matter is they want your resources. That means they never loved you. Doesn't that stand for something? Being they want to make you look so bad, doesn't it stand for something that they never cared? They just want your money? That ought to mean something to the court. I can't spend a lot of time with this reading because I'm getting triggered. It's reminding me of something, and I know the energy. Okay, I know the energy. Tell me about the Three of Cups. You got some great people coming in. Don't worry about whoever this sorry sack of potatoes is, okay? Don't worry about who they are. You already know what you have to do, and you do it. Do it in your infamous Aquarius style. They'll find out. Page of Cups is in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, this person don't cause no problems until they see you happy with someone else. And this can be friends. Like, they don't care. They don't want to see you happy because they're not happy. Man, what? Jeez. They're not happy. They don't want to see you happy. And if they see you with somebody, don't have a weak moment and go back with them. Don't have a weak moment and sleep with them, because they're going to document it. If you do, they're going to document it and try to ruin your new relationship. Leave it. Look, like you got your one foot out, take your other foot out, and don't look back. If you know what's good for you, if this is your reading, you won't look back on this one, because this one only wants your money, only wants your resources. It's not a kid. It's an ex or a soon-to-be ex. It's somebody like that. It looks like a spouse. Because I don't even have the Emperor. I got the Hierophant. It could be a family member, but it's nasty. It's a jealous family member of that. It's nasty. Tell me about that Hierophant. Yeah, the Empress. Now, there we go. Yeah. Everything is fine until you go to change things and make it final. There's something about once you make something final, somebody wants to create a shitstorm, turn over your apple cart, kick you while you're down, or push you down and then kick you. That's what brings this person pleasure. They're really going to make you they're really going to make you look like a cheater. Or they're going to try to they're going to try to cheat with you to make you look bad to whoever your new person is. Some of you, it's a Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Some of you, maybe it was somebody you were working with. I don't know. But I feel like it's more like you're not dealing with this person. This is a literal card of Aries. This is 3 of Pentacles reversed. This is like, I ain't dealing with you no more. You know what? You want to do that to me? Then you're not talking to me no more. You could talk to my whatever. You can talk to my attorney. You can talk to my new person, but you're not going to continue to do what you want to do with me. You're really cutting someone off. And because you're cutting them off, they're going to try to put the screws to you. Bad. It's all about money. That's it. That's it. Whoever this person is, they want some of your money. Now, if you got contracts going on, I don't see the 6 of Wands, but it's like, if you're in the spotlight, but if you got some sort of contracts with this person, but it looks like it's all about money. Because when you leave, your resources leave, they're broke. And they're going to try to bring you down with them. We have something that's coming here soon. We got the Knight of Pentacles as a literal card of Virgo, but it's like, if it took a while, because it looks like, if this is money, it looks like you start something from scratch. It took a while, or it can take a while. It could take off. And then that's when this person that's when all this problems start. I'm telling you, 7 of Wands. This person wants to fight for your money, fight for your resources. Okay? And currently, right now, there is somebody that's coming toward you, or you're coming toward them. It's like you both are aligning. You could both be going through something. Okay? Maybe it's a person coming toward you going through all this, but I'm feeling too triggered. I think somebody's going to want a piece of you when they see you happy. They're going to try to mess you up in some kind of way with money. Know that, whoever they are. But there is somebody coming toward you. Okay, there's someone who has feelings for you. There's somebody who sees you as the Empress. And you are the Empress. Look. Like I say, when these two, when whoever these new people are coming to your life, somebody's about ready to tell you how they feel. Somebody might be walking away from somebody else, but that's when somebody's going to try to claim the money. But it doesn't matter. Look at this happiness here. We got fire energy. I mean, someone's going to be fired up, so I would expect fire energy, but listen here. Money. Somebody wants the money. But look at these two people happy out in the country. They got a family going. They got family with them. It's not until somebody sees you happy, making money, living your life, living your dream, that somebody wants to then come and destroy it. Or, destroy it any kind of way. If they can get you to sleep with them, or if they were married to you, and they can, say that they're the reason that you're so successful, right? If they're the reason you're so successful, then why the hell didn't they have any damn money when you left? A lot of people don't realize the answer is always in the question. The answer is always in the question. I made Aquarius. Oh, you did? Well, if you're so smart and have all these ideas, well, why weren't you made before you met Aquarius? Why don't you have something after Aquarius? The answer lies within the question. Anyway, I'm all heated up. I'm red in the face. Okay, we got universe, abundance, and the split. This came out for you. I'm telling you, you got some crazy destiny coming for you. And I'm going to tell you what, Aquarius, this is what I just heard. You didn't have anything with this person because this person didn't deserve it. That's why you didn't have nothing with that person. You're going to get everything getting away from this person, and whoever you're aligning with, the same for them, because it looks like they're also walking away from somebody. Probably somebody want their money too. Anyway, we're going to close out with an angel card. I'm sorry for getting all triggered, but you know, I understand this energy. I do. We're going to close out with an angel card. Oh my gosh. I'm not supposed to have that many, but I'll read the tops of each one. 252, 752, try. Learn something new. All right, that's on the cutoff. You know, some of you might, if somebody is trying to take something you've built, you might cut something off and do it again. I've seen people close businesses, and someone tries to take something of theirs, they'll close it back, they'll close it all down. Okay, what you going to do now? Because if you are the talent, if you are the reason something is going and generating money, if you pull yourself out of it, see, nobody can make you stay in business. Nobody can make you stay at work. Nobody can make you stay anything. Some of you, if somebody tries to come in like that and take too much, you might just shut everything down and reopen. Then they're going to be screwed. Either way, this person's going to be screwed. Know that, because they're trying to screw you. So they get screwed, right? Yes. Travel 724, okay? The new life, you're going to be traveling. You're going to be experiencing growth. You're going to be having fun with new people. Major life change, 555. This is what's ending, okay? But like I say, some of you could have already ended something with somebody. Maybe you haven't completely finalized something, or maybe you're going in a new direction and they're going to try to mess with you through money. It's all about money, but they're going to try to mess with you maybe through the kids, through the money, through whatever. And it's going to be just to really keep you from being happy. That's it, because they're not happy. Help incoming. This is people. You're meeting a great group of people. 410. It's all coming together now. 411. Important relationship. See? You got an important relationship coming in. And then this person just wants to clamp on. 557, expansive thoughts, consider a new perspective. And you might be considering a new perspective, especially if somebody's trying to take something from you. You might be like, okay, all right, I'm going to close it down, or you can have it and I'll walk away. How are they going to keep it going? They couldn't do nothing when they had the opportunity, right? They had to use you in some way. So what are they going to do if they don't have you? Okay, take it. Take it. What do you want? Take it. It's not going to matter. 673, fifth dimensional thinking. So that's what I'm saying. Your divine purpose. You're having some sort of glow up. And you're moving forward with other people. And then it's going to trigger a person who just wants to hold on to you. And it's really about money. And it's also because they're not happy. And that's it. And I'm sorry. But you're a winner. You're a winner. You're stepping into your new life. And nothing's stopping that because you're determined. Anyway, guys, I love you. I will see you in your next video. And namaste, my friends.